Hey everyone, so you know that sinking feeling when the power goes out right when you're in the middle of something important? Yeah, it's the worst. Whether it's during a storm or just a random outage, losing power can really mess up your day. But what if I told you there's a way to keep your home running smoothly no matter what? Today, I'm checking out the Honeywell 22kW home standby generator, and let me tell you, it might just be the solution you've been looking for. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, let's talk about power. This thing delivers a solid 22,000 watts, which is more than enough to keep your essentials running. We're talking refrigerators, lights, sump pumps, even your home office setup. I've seen other generators, but the power quality here is top-notch thanks to Honeywell's PrecisionPower Technology. It's like having your regular power back, without any of those annoying flickers or surges that can damage your electronics. I tested it out during a minor outage last week, and honestly, I barely noticed the switchover. My wife was working from home, and her laptop never skipped a beat. That kind of reliability is priceless when you're trying to meet a deadline or just keep the kids from complaining about no Wi-Fi. Now, let's talk about noise. Nobody wants a generator that sounds like a jet engine running in their backyard. Honeywell nailed this with their quiet test self-test mode. It runs at a lower RPM during those routine self-checks, so it's barely louder than your average lawnmower. I live in a pretty tight-knit neighborhood, and my neighbors didn't even complain when it kicked on. Plus, the all-aluminum enclosure doesn't just look sleek, it also helps dampen the sound even more. If you're worried about disturbing the peace, this thing has got you covered. Another thing I really appreciate is how user-friendly this generator is. The sync controller is super intuitive. You can monitor everything from your phone, which is great because who has time to run outside every time there's an outage? I set mine up to alert me via text when it starts or stops, so I can just relax and know everything's running smoothly. The interface is clean and straightforward, so even if you're not super tech-savvy, you won't have any trouble figuring it out. I showed my dad how to use it, and he picked it up in minutes. That ease of use is a huge plus in my book. Durability is another big win here. The all-aluminum enclosure isn't just for show, it's built to last. I live in an area with pretty harsh weather, and this thing has held up through rain, wind, and even a few near misses with falling branches. It's not lightweight, but that weight actually helps keep it stable during storms. Plus, the G-Force engine is purpose-built for generators, so it's designed to handle the kind of constant use that comes with being a standby power source. I've had mine for about 6 months now, and it's still running like a champ with zero issues. One of the things that really sold me on this generator is how seamless the installation was. I know, installing a whole generator sounds like a nightmare, but Honeywell has made it as painless as possible. They offer a network of certified installers, so you don't have to worry about doing it yourself. I went with one of their recommended guys, and the whole process took less than a day. Now, I don't have to lift a finger when the power goes out, it just kicks on automatically. That peace of mind is worth every penny. Now, I won't lie, there are a couple of things to consider before you pull the trigger. First, this thing is heavy. It weighs around 500 pounds, so you'll definitely need some help moving it into place. If you're planning to install it yourself, make sure you've got a solid plan for getting it situated. Second, while the quiet test mode is great, the generator can still get a bit noisy when it's running at full capacity. It's not obnoxious, but if you're super sensitive to noise, you might want to think about where you place it. Other than that, though, I've been really happy with it. All in all, the Honeywell 22kW home standby generator is a solid investment if you're serious about keeping your home powered during outages. It's reliable, quiet enough to not drive you crazy, and easy to control from your phone. Plus, the build quality is top-notch, so you won't have to worry about it failing you when you need it most. If you're on the fence about whether you need a standby generator, I'd say this one is definitely worth considering. Check out the link below to see the latest price and details. Stay powered, everyone.